Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending from where you are watching and listening to me around the globe. I am Mbonu U.S. By vocation, I am a Catholic priest. By profession, I am a licensed clinical psychologist. In my YouTube therapeutic series on conquering bad habits, today I want to talk about the psychology of grief. Among the 7 types of universal emotions, according to Paul Ekman, grief is one of them. And grief is often seen as a negative response to something that happens to an individual. So we can say it is a response to the loss of something or somebody that is deemed very important. Maybe someone dies in a family, there is grief. If someone loses something, the loss of a pet animal or money, there is grief. But it's different from bereavement. Bereavement is a state of loss of somebody, while grief is a response to that. In life, we have been grieved, or we have some are even grieving because of loss of somebody or loss of something. So that's it. So there are 5 stages of grief. The first stage is denial. No, it did not happen. I don't believe it that my mom has died, that my father has died. I don't believe it that my friend has died. The second stage is anger. You are angry because of the loss of that person. The third is bargain. Well, is it true? Is it not true? The fourth is distress or depression, if care is not taken. Then the last is acceptance. Finally, it's a reality that she is dead or he is dead. So these are the 5 stages of grief. Okay, there may be some after effects towards this, just like post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety disorders, other mental issues. If the person does not have the mental capacity or resilience towards this negative response of grief. There are signs of grief: sadness, anger, emotional instability, numbness, anxiety, guilt, fear, and fatigue, which can lead to sleepless nights and even depression. So, how can someone handle grief, or what I can call grief therapy? The first is what I call open chair technique. Then you can apply cognitive behavioral therapy. The way you think determines the way you feel and determines the way you act. Then play therapy, support groups, which can be family or social or work or religious organization. They must be around you to sympathize with you in your grieving moment. The second thing to be done, open communication. Memory work and coping strategies or skills can help you. The third is be yourself and accept the reality, your emotions and your feelings. Then the fourth is maintain good daily routine, physical exercise, sleeping habits, and healthy dieting, what I call self-care or self-love. Then trust yourself, your loved ones, and put everything in the hands of God. I believe with this grief therapy, you will overcome your grieving moment. If you don't overcome it, it may go into something that is worse than the state or response of this emotional attitude called grief. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can share, you can like, you can subscribe, and you can comment. In my next video, I'll talk about the psychology of fulfillment. Thanks for watching. God loves you, and so do I. Bye.